there was a man. The whole earth mourned for him upon his death. On the day this man died, everyone on earth knew about it. Moreover, all the people of the land mourned and wept for him. Who exactly is this person? This person is the one we just mentioned. After the Lord Jesus was betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, a shepherd will arise. This person is a shepherd. Actually, throughout the Bible, the book of Zechariah continually describes this person. Earlier chapters describe him as a stone. The stone with 7 eyes, again saying he is one of the 2 olive trees. He is also described as a high priest, and also as a king. Later, in chapter 12, it says this person will be killed, and after his death, all the peoples and nations of the world will mourn for him. Let's read it. Il will pour out a spirit of grace and supplication. Pour out on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They will look on me, whom they have pierced. Here, me refers to Christ. They will mourn for me, like losing an only child, and grieve bitterly for me, like mourning the loss of an eldest son. On that day there shall be great mourning in Jerusalem, lamentation like the gate of Hadad-rimmon on the plain of Megiddo. The whole land will mourn, each family by itself, mourning separately. The house of David was mourning alone, their daughters separately. Nathan was alone wailing in solitude. Their women also wailed separately in their own place. The family of Levi mourned alone in one place, their women separately. Shimei's family was alone, wailing in grief, their women separately. All these families will mourn, each family by itself. Their father and daughter were also weeping alone in a separate place. Does this passage refer to the sacrifice of the Lord, or the sacrifice of the Lord's Son? Originally from the verse, they will look on me, whom they have pierced. We would assume it refers to Christ being pierced. Later, it was found that after the wailing, then it was mentioned that the master's son was killed by someone. Because when the Lord was killed, there are not many who mourn for the Lord. At that time, the spiritual nation of Israel had not yet been established, nor has it mentioned the 12 tribes of the house of Israel. One family weeping, no one said anything. But in the future, when one person is sacrificed, it says here, on that day there shall be great mourning in Jerusalem, like the mourning of Hadad-rimmon in the plain of Megiddo. When did the mourning of Hadad-rimmon in the plain of Megiddo happen? After Jacob, Israel died in the Old Testament, bringing Israel from Egypt to a place in Canaan. They were in the land of Canaan by the Jordan River. In Canaan, there was great mourning there, as recorded in Genesis after Jacob died. The entire nation of Israel came to a place near the Jordan River in Canaan. That is, where they held a great mourning, so that the people of the land of Canaan considered it a great wailing. In the Old Testament, they mourned for Jacob's death. In the New Testament, they will mourn for the New Testament Jacob, the New Testament Israel. The Israel of the New Covenant is brother Heber, who is called the son. When brother Zebodi sacrificed his life, as it says here, the whole earth will mourn. On that day, the whole earth will mourn. That is, everyone weeps and wails. Oh, really, the whole earth is going to mourn. Because when brother She passed away, everyone on earth will know brother Zebo, whether the children of brother She, wailing for Heber, or those belonging to Satan, don't know brother Heber. Thus, those belonging to Satan will rejoice, as recorded in Genesis and Revelation, when the 2 witnesses are killed. Everyone on earth will know it. But why does the Lord allow them to be killed? It is actually for one reason alone, namely, for the sake of atonement. Because this shepherd, the shepherd raised up by the Lord Christ, after he is killed, all his sheep will have their sins forgiven. When the shepherd is slain, his sheep receive forgiveness of sins. Then the shepherd experiences suffering. His sheep will become strong. Isn't it true that when the shepherd endures suffering, his sheep must be strong? After the shepherd undergoes suffering, his sheep, so to speak, bear sin on his behalf. And thus his sheep grow ever stronger, with faith becoming increasingly firm. Glory be to the Father and the Lord. Amen.